going on, YouTubers? Dang775. I'm back with another video, and today I'll be doing a triple unboxing. Okay, a budget phone and accessories to go along with it. Well, actually, one of them's not so much as an accessory. It's something just for me, you know. Folks be following my channel. The budget phone. Let's say you can get a budget phone for say under $350. That's rocking a Snapdragon 820 processor. Has a really good 16 megapixel camera. Also has a second 8 megapixel wide angle camera attached to it, plus a really good selfie camera in the front. I forgot how many pixels the camera is in the front, but I'll go over it soon. Let's see what else. And I can tell you that this phone is unlocked and you can use it on any carrier out there, depending if Amazon ships you the right damn phone, because that's a big thing right there about Amazon. But I'll also leave a link down to this phone to Swappa. You buy it unlocked and you can get it. It'll work on Verizon, Sprint, AT&T. Let's make sure you haven't already activated SIM card to make things a lot easier, because Verizon, Sprint, US Cellular, any basically CDMA company, that can be dicks when they're activating unlocked phones like this that are not built for the carrier. But props goes to the LG V20. Okay, this is an older phone. Yes, it came out last year. It's rocking a Snapdragon 820 processor. My Google Pixel is Snapdragon 821, has a Snapdragon 821 processor. So this is a hair faster than the LG V20, but not by that much. Okay, I've been playing with a lot of LG phones as of late. LG G6, I wanted to get that, but that was still in the $450–500 range, where this is like new. Okay, like new. Basically, someone opened it, they didn't like it, they returned it, and they repackaged it. That's what this is. This cost me $309. That's not a bad deal by any means. This is a much more powerful phone than something like the Moto G5 Plus. It comes in at like $230, the Amazon Prime version with 64 gigabytes. This has 64 gigabytes built-in internal storage. Plus, I'm gonna throw in my 128 gigabyte micro SD card in here for a total of 192 gigabytes of storage. Let's go ahead and unbox this, shall we? And this is the platinum version. Okay, so when you go ahead and pick up this phone, make sure you pick up the LG, I think it's the RU997. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's the RU997. I'll leave a little thing here in the subtitle right here, okay, because that's the unlocked version. I'm gonna leave a link down to the unlocked version and a link down to on Amazon, and a link to the unlocked version on swappa.com. I mean, if Swappa guaranteed you're gonna get the version of the phone, because sometimes you want to go ahead and pick something up like this, the unlocked version, they'll have one listing, but there's some shady sellers out there. They don't list, they don't separate the SKUs, because there's different SKUs. There's like T-Mobile version, Verizon version, Sprint version. So if you get like a T-Mobile version and you're on Verizon, you're SOL, you're shit out of luck. That's why I'm leaving the unlocked version. But if you buy it from, say, Amazon themselves, they're pretty good at correcting the problem. They will get you, you just send it back, and they will, either get you your refund back or send you the right phone like they're supposed to. On swappa.com is pretty much, I've never had a phone deal go bad on swappa.com. Now, I can't speak for others. I can't. I get nothing from Swappa. Okay, I'm just listing them because that's who I go through a lot to sell my used phones, buy and sell used phones anyway. And Amazon has a really great return policy. That's why both of these guys are listed up here. Now, on with the unboxing. Okay, see, when they sell like new, look at it. It's like new. It's a beautiful phone. Look at that. It's a big phone too. Okay, you got little hands. It's gonna be hard to use this one-handed. But man, I miss the big phones. What did I just say about buying the unlocked version? Okay, this is really lucky for me, because now if this was someone else, okay, you guys would be having a fit right now. But I got the Verizon version when I was supposed to get the unlocked version. Well, for me, I'm lucky. That's lucky for me because I'm on Verizon. I'm pretty sure I ordered the Verizon version, US R997. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this, but the unlocked version is basically the same phone as this, but minus all the Verizon apps. Okay, so yeah, normally I would send this back, but since I'm keeping this phone, this is for me. Okay, I'm gonna be taking a SIM card out of my Google Pixel and putting it in the LG V20. Before we do that, let's take a look at the design of the phone. Look at that. It's got dual camera, like I said, 16 megapixel camera. I forgot the aperture. I'll list it down right here on the subtitle. And an 8 megapixel wide, super wide angle camera for those wide angle shots. The thing is, for me, I'm probably only going to be using the 16 megapixel camera because I don't really care for the 8 megapixel wide angle camera, because the quality of the shot is not going to be as good as the 16 megapixel camera. And this has been touted as a content creator's phone because it also has enhanced microphone, and it also has a headphone jack. And not only does it have a headphone jack, it has a 32-bit quad DAC. Now, if you folks don't know what a DAC is, it's basically an amplifier, and basically it's gonna clean up the sound, and it's gonna basically push your headphones, whatever headphones you got connected to these, it's gonna push them to make them sound what they're supposed to be. Because a lot of times cell phones like the Google Pixel here, they don't have enough juice to power decent headphones. Okay, and that's just a basic fact. But with this quad DAC amp, you're gonna hear a difference. You're gonna hear a big difference. This is a big reason why I'm going with the LG V20 as a budget phone. And yes, I got this for $310, so this is a really good deal. Even though I got the Verizon version, I was supposed to get the unlocked version, it would have been better. But for me, I'm not gonna go ahead and return. I might return it. I got like 40 days or something to return it. We'll see. See what kind of accessories. Look, it comes with a charger. See, they're basically brand new, and a USB Type-C charger. And I'm pretty sure it comes with, I guess, the battery. Oh, and by the way, this backing can come off. Okay, that's the big plus about this. Like, you could have the battery fully charged, and you could carry spare battery with you, and basically you have 2 days of battery. 2 days of battery worth for your phone that you won't need to charge. So it's a big convenience for a lot of power users. And like I said, this is a content creator's phone. Look at that, it still got the plastic on it. Okay, it looks really clean, really smooth. Okay, now let me go ahead and get this set up. So I'm gonna do a jump cut right here. I'm back, folks. Now, I'm charging my LG V20 that I just unboxed, because when I put my SIM card in, everything worked great. The thing is, the battery was pretty much gone. Now, I understand that because new regulations, especially at the post office, you try to mail a phone to the post office, they're going to tell you remove the battery and whatnot, drain the battery. It's a pain in the butt. So the thing had about 5% of battery left, so it's there charging. So I'm going to unbox these 2 extra things first before I go ahead, and while that's charging, it's gonna do a little quick charge because LG's got the little quick charger. So I'm gonna let it charge for about 10-15 minutes, then I'll bring it out. But first off, we're gonna go ahead and unbox the other things, and this is a case for it. This is a U-Maker case for the LG V20, and the reason why I went with this case, I always get cases for my phones, always get some type of protection. That way it keeps the, what do you call that, the resale value higher than it normally would. And it's like my Google Pixel. As you can see, there's like dents and nicks there on the screen there. I don't know if you can see them, but that is the screen protector that's messed up, not the screen itself. And this is a tempered glass screen protector. Always go for tempered glass. And for people who say it affects the, the sensitivity, it could, but I've never had that happen to me. So I went with U-Maker one with the color. I like the color. I got a thing for gold for some reason. I don't know why. It's like a OtterBox kind of, it's solid. Okay, it's got the clip there. So let me see. Let's pull this out. And it comes with a sort of already a type of screen protector. It's built into the case itself. So when you put this on, it's gonna have some type of protection. This is okay for now, but I'm gonna get my own screen protector, tempered glass screen protector. Always have a couple extra. I always have a couple extra on hand. For some reason, I didn't have any because the last phone that I sold, this LG V20 like this, customer took all of them. So and there it is. You can see that? That's a screen protector. It's built into the phone. So I like the gold and black design. It's not. I wish the gold popped more, but it's like a dull gold color. But oh well. This was like what, $15 or something. It might be less than that. And this was shipped to my house. We got Amazon Prime free 2-day shipping. That's a lie, by the way. This was late. Okay, along with the phone. So I'm gonna dress my LG V20 in this. And this is the other thing I wanted to unbox. These are the Super Luxe HD668B. These are basically the budget studio standard headphones. Okay. Reason why I went, this had a lot of good reviews. And I wanted something new to use with my Nest Bumblebee mic setup. Just basically new editing headphones because I've been using my Skull Candy Aviators a lot. And they're good, and I've been using them for over a year and a half now. Thing is, I just want to try something new. I've never had just regular standard studio headphones, so let's go ahead and unbox this, shall we? And this is pretty cheap too, by the way. Budget wise, it's like $35, which is decent. Okay, a decent price. Oh, let's go over what it comes with. It comes with a soft carrying pouch, a cable clip. You got your 1mm straight cable, 3m, 1m straight cable, 3m straight cable, and you got a 3.5mm jack and a 3.5 to 6.3 gold-plated plug adapter. So that's good. I like that. And oh, what you see is what you get, and that's what it comes with right there. Wow, it looks solid already, and Super Luxe. Nothing else in the box, just some paperwork, and the clip is there. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Little carrying case it comes with. I'm not gonna really need it because I'm gonna be using these headphones basically for audio editing through Audacity and whatnot. So let's go ahead. They really tied this up really well. They tied it up really good. Let me unplug these. They look pretty good. I mean, solid black, basic black color. If I can pull this out. There we go. What's holding this? Okay. I got it out. There's the headphones. And this is interesting. See this at the top here? Look at that. Usually the bands that of headphones, they cover your whole head, but then you got two little cushions here. They're nice and soft. And this is supposed to auto adjust to your head. It says that on the box. It says auto adjust. So let's see. Wow. They fit nice. They fit real nice. I like that. I really do. And don't mind the door. That's my wife coming home from work. So she's gonna go into the back now. Okay, I'm doing a little jump cut right here. Where were you? Okay, let's go ahead and get this set up. Let's go ahead and plug this in. For now, I'm just gonna test it to see if it works. I'm gonna use my Google Pixel since the LG V20 is charging. I'm curious to see how these sound with a LG V20. I bet it's gonna sound better than the Google Pixel. Obviously, it's gonna. I mean, it's got that quad DAC in there, so I'm gonna do a little sound test. The cable's pretty long. This is the 3 meter cable. This is the 1 meter cable. So let's go ahead. again, the phone, headphone jack. Headphone jack is a dying thing out there in the mobile world, and I'm glad phones like the LG and Google. Well, then again, I don't think Google's gonna embrace the headphone jack for long, because I think they're gonna buy out HTC, or I think they already did. I don't know. I'm a little not really up to date on that, but I heard there were rumblings that Google wants to purchase HTC, and HTC's newest phones don't have the headphone jack, which suck. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Wow, these sound pretty good. It's really clear, really crisp, and it's not as loud as I thought it was gonna be. But the thing is, keep in mind, this is $35 studio headphones. Oh, and I'm getting tweets. I'm getting a whole bunch of tweets. Since I switched the memory card, the SD card, a whole lot of notifications are popping up at once. Interesting. It sounds good for what you pay for. Everything's balanced. The bass, the mids, and highs, they're pretty much balanced across the board. These are not broken in yet as well, so here, I'll let you folks. How's that? Okay. Whoa, it took a little while to focus there. But those do the job for what you pay for. I'm gonna enjoy breaking these in and testing these out. I'm gonna edit these videos with Audacity and sync them through Audacity with these headphones for this video. Okay, I'm gonna use these headphones when I do edit and render the video. So I can't wait till my LG V20 is done charging, because I want to listen to the difference between the regular Google Pixel with no DAC compared to the LG V20. Let's go ahead and get the LG V20. Jump cut. Alright folks, I went ahead and got this charged. Setup was a breeze. It was easy, it was quick. It did lag a little, but the thing is, I was transferring everything from my Google Pixel over to this, so I was doing multiple applications at once. I mean, I was downloading apps and whatnot, and I was also deleting and disabling all the Verizon crap that was built onto this phone. Verizon, you guys suck. Your software sucks. The only reason why I'm with Verizon is because of their coverage. Okay, their light coverage has slowed down a little, just a hair. Okay, and it was verified as of late. I mean, I think T-Mobile took the crown as of late. So yeah, Verizon, work on your shit, seriously. But other than that, the LG V20, I got it working, and it's fairly smooth, fairly snappy. And the thing is, this if you're using the LG launcher, okay, it does not have an app drawer. I'm gonna add my own skin onto it and put the app drawer back. I think you can use the Google app, but I'm probably gonna use something else, another launcher. I'm pretty sure you could add your own launcher to it. Let's see what else. Now let's go over the specs of this phone. Okay, the fingerprint sensor. Let's talk about the fingerprint sensor real quick. I mean, it's fast. It's super fast, and it's in the right place, right where it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm gonna remove this Verizon thing, by the way. I don't know, I'm gonna take it off. There's probably ways to take it off, but yeah, you see that? Now the Galaxy S8, okay, has the dumbest placement for a fingerprint sensor ever. I mean, it's the dumbest. That's why I totally skipped Verizon. I really was interested in an S8 Plus or the Note 8, but they have the dumbest placement for a fingerprint sensor ever. I mean, it's like right there by the camera lens. And I've tried it, I play with it. 9 out of 10 times, I would go for that fingerprint sensor to unlock the phone, and I would touch that screen. So LG, Google, HTC, they all got the, even the Galaxy S7 and Motorola, they got it on the bottom. They got it on the bottom. That's a lot better than where the Galaxy S8 fingerprint sensor is. So yeah, this works great. It's fast. It's like every other fingerprint sensor out there. It's super quick and super snappy. Let's see what else. Again, like I said, Snapdragon 820 processor. I'm going over. I got my little list here, and what you call that? Let's see. The screen's fairly bright. It's 513 ppi, and I'll show you. That's full brightness. See that? It's really bright. Now I don't know how it is in the dark. Let's see. Like, I usually test it out, like, I like to test my phones out late at night, especially when I'm lying there right next to my wife, to see if the light keeps her awake, because she's very sensitive to light. You see, that's at its dimmest, so I can't really tell now, but I'll let you know in the review video in a week from now, because I'm doing a review on this. This is just the first impressions video. And it's got the little display up here. Let me make it brighter again, because it needs some brightness. Okay, that's about 40%. That's where I usually keep my brightness. It's got a secondary display up here. You swipe to the left, swipe to the right. Okay, and I hardly use this thing, but it does offer quick, mainly LG crap apps though. Up there, you can't really put anything custom in there. But I like the flashlight. The flashlight's up there, so you can activate it fairly quick. The Bluetooth thing is up here as well. Okay. And the settings, I like to go into settings a lot, really, and I like having it up there. So that's probably what I'll use it for. That's pretty much all I'm using it for. Let's see, what else? Okay. Let's see, what else? Let's read off more. Okay, the cameras, okay. It is a 60 megapixel camera, like I said. And it also has OIS, okay. That's a big deal. Dual LED. So it's dual flash. Manual focus, object tracking, raw image, optical image stabilization. That's a big plus. Laser, phase, and autofocus detection. You can record up to 4K 30 and 1080p 60. Let's see, what else? And the 8 megapixel, the secondary camera is 8 megapixel, like I said, f2.4 aperture. Oh, and the main camera, it's an f1.8 aperture size, and the sensor is it's 1 2/8 of an inch sensor, so it's okay. Let's see. Keep this in mind. This is a camera, and this has been touted as a content creator camera phone. So that's a secondary feature. This is a phone first, and a camera later. So if you folks going out there thinking you want to, do vlogging and whatnot, you could probably do it with this phone. But keep in mind, this is a phone first and a content creation thing second. So it's not going to specialize that in this. And it's got a 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes internal storage. Now, when I loaded this up with my SIM card, it had 50 gigabytes. Okay, out of the 64 gigabytes that was in here already. 50 gigabytes was already allotted. So that's 14 gigabytes off the top, but that's for the OS and already built-in apps on there. You might get more gigabyte space with an unlocked model. I'm not sure. If you folks have an unlocked model, like an RS997 model, leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it if you let me know how much free storage you guys got on your phones when you guys got it. And let's see, Snapdragon 820 processor. It's quad core at 2150 megahertz, and it's running an Adreno 530. So it's basically everything. Basically last year's phone. This same specs as the S7 Edge. Okay, if you wanted something waterproof, you could probably go with the S7 Edge as a budget phone, but I think that's still kind of expensive. It's like around $400. You could probably get it for $375, $350. Keep in mind, I got this for $310. So, and it looks pretty good. There is no dings, dents, scratches, whatever on this thing. So I'm glad. I'm actually happy with my purchase. And it's a 3200 3200 milliamp battery in here, so that's decent for the size, but this is a pretty big phone. So look at the size difference. This is the that's the LG V20, and this is the little Pixel. Look at that, they're so tiny. Look at that, like David and Goliath. It's so big. Now I can tell you for a fact this Pixel is a lot smoother and a lot faster. Now when I say a lot, okay, to normal people out there, it's gonna feel like the same thing, but for me, I play with phones all the time. I've played with the newer phones too, HTC U11. I've played with the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus. Those phones are fast, slightly faster than the Pixel, and this is slower than the Pixel. Keep that in mind. But then again, this is just as fast or even faster than the Moto G5 Plus. Plus, it comes with a quad DAC amp. Let's see. And the power of a Snapdragon 820, which is no slouch. It's much more powerful than what's rocking in the Moto G5 Plus. I think Snapdragon 625, that's what's in there right now. So for $310, you're paying about, like if you were to get the unlocked model, say the Amazon, the non-Amazon model of the Moto G5 Plus, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes internal storage, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Snapdragon 625 processor, you'd be paying about $280 to $300. For this, $310 for a little bit more, you get Snapdragon 820 power and slightly faster, and you got the quad DAC content creation phone. I think it's a great deal. I'll leave a link down below to multiple LG V20s. I'll leave a link down for Swappa, Amazon, and the Verizon model. Each carrier model here in the US, I'll go the top 4 anyway: Sprint, AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Alright, I'll leave links down below to all of those down below. You want to check this phone out because right now these are going cheap. They're going cheap, and $300, $350 is a great deal for a phone this powerful. Okay, I got the song on there. Now let's listen to it with the quad DAC. Oh, there is a difference. There is a difference. Much, much louder. All the sound has been accentuated. I can hear everything. Here, listen to that. That quad DAC is ridiculous. I mean, it made it sound louder, it made it sound better, and that's all from the headphone jack there. I don't know why companies are trying to kill it. I mean, looks like it's heading that way. Okay, it looks like it's heading that way. Companies want to kill off the headphone jack. But LG, I mean, I'm gonna keep on buying LGs if they're gonna do this. Or you could pick up something like this, if I can get it. The XU09, okay, by the company Yuhulu. I think that's what it's called. This is a little portable DAC, and this is only $30. So, but the thing is, kind of cumbersome when you try and connect this to your headphones. Then you connect it to your Pixel and whatnot. It's like this is already in there, built in. So, I mean, if you're a headphone buff, okay, congratulations LG, because this phone for $300, $350 or less, I mean, first impressions, I can already recommend it. Now, I'm still gonna do the review on it. The review video is still coming. But yeah, it's Goodthang775. I want to thank you folks for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos every few days. If you didn't like this video, hit that dislike button and let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate the criticism. It's Goodthang775. Thanks for watching. Peace out.